Ready when you are, Master of Ceremonies, David.
Alrighty. Okay. Welcome, everybody. We are back for another round of Candela. Assignment: The Red Lens. So I'm pretty much going to get straight into the hook. Oh, Jesus, the cosmic horrors are grabbing Josh under the table. Watch the tentacles. Right. And I was getting into a thing there and I'm totally shook. No.
As we like it.
Right, guys, we start our story today. A looming figure in shadow hands a young man a face we've seen before. A piece of paper in his hands pointing to a rotten door. Before he is stopped, before he exits this place by stamping their cane, which echoes through the space. Behind this shadowy figure, another young male figure appears from behind the towering shadow. The lens of the camera turns red. We see a cut to a shot of a clenched fist crushing the orders they have been given in their hand. Both of these young men exit the space onto electrical lamp-lit street. Some of them sparking as it kind of shows the wear and tear of this neighborhood. With a flash of another spark, we cut to these two individuals rummaging through an office space. We see again a sharp cut to the shield of the periphery, the police force within the Fairlands. When the office desk is open, an alarm bell in the room goes off. Our familiar friend grabs the information they find and goes to the door, as the other shuts the drawer and goes to white fingerprints. The camera then turns to the point of view of our familiar fellow, and through their eyes, red begins to fill the screen. The young man who was attempting to cover their escape, their tracks, looks up at the door, and our familiar friend slams the door, locking it. We cut once again to a barred window of a basement office from a top-down perspective as the young man left behind the office is arrested by officers of the periphery. And as we pan out slightly, the one who closed the door, trapping them inside, looks through the bars. We switch to the one being pinned to the floor, looking up. A face of betrayal, a smile. And maybe it was the sparkle of the electrical lamps, but with eyes of crimson. Arthur, you snap out of a trance as you look onto the village on the outskirts of Wildville, your hometown. Before we continue, like to kind of just to viewers talk about the specialities that you guys have taken from last time, and then we'll get into a tally of our illumination keys for our circle advancement as well. But starting with specialities, what have all of you taken? Any volunteers?
Me.
You? Okay. You in the back?
Well.
Of course. Yeah.
We must always start with
Yes,
that.
must always.
Yes. Well, I am not very prone to mistakes, as you will be aware. But I have at least taken on a new ability, which I believe will help me with a couple of minor issues I've had. So this is learn from
Not
my
like
mistake.
a log to the head or anything.
No, none. No.
No.
No. Learn from my mistakes. Anytime that I, that is me, gets a result of 3 or less on a roll, I describe what lesson I have learned from my failure, and I refresh 1 drive point of my choice. Therefore, I am unstoppable.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
I am invincible!
Theobald, would you like to go next?
Yes. As Theobald was doing communing with the spirits, he just noticed that the blood of the covenant is a very important thing. Protecting the people you care for and the ones who you most respect could save you in any situation. So the first time a dangerous phenomenon inflicts a mark on everyone in your circle, you refresh a number of points in any drive equal to your current intuition resistance. C'est bon.
All right. And Arthur.
This is the point in the episode where I go,
Yeah.
the fuck was that accent? Alright. Today, I was seeing as I'm back in my hometown. I've got to do a mixture of Butcher and Danny time.
Perfect.
I think I got a stitch. Hang on.
And as such, I've learned some tricks of the trade. Savvy? It's Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it is. I was literally about to go there.
See, the thing is,
Parlay.
parlay. I've parlayed with the gods. And when I make on any hide or sway roll that I make, I can spend 1 nerve. 1 nerve. To lower the stakes before rolling. If this is already a low stakes roll, I can't do this because nothing can have no stakes. Savvy.
Alright, with that performance. As well, guys.
Maybe I'll just stay with this. I don't know, it'll be funny.
Refreshers, stitches, or anything like that, guys, do so with what you have.
Oh.
Yes, you're going to have to remind us how many we've got to be able to refresh with, if you could.
Oh, you don't remember?
Not off the top of my head, no. I believe I have a feeling it was 4, but that is a partial guess.
Right. Okay. In that case, let's say you've got 1 of each, and then you pick 1 to have extra in. This is just about healing any marks, getting drives back, or anything like that.
I mean, I'd definitely like to heal some marks.
So you can take I believe it's a stitch. So you can take 1, so that's 1 stitch done.
I'll take a stitch.
I'd also like to heal a mark in body if I could, so I'll take a stitch.
You can do 2. Okay. And then you've got 2, 1 more point or something that T-Bot you can use if you want.
I only have like a 1 drive missing. The rest I'm okay on everything. I don't have any marks or anything. I think we
Okay.
did
Just save it,
stitch
I guess.
Do you want to save them, or do you want to...
maybe should we save them? I think I could refresh this drive with a gilded die.
Okay, cool. So you can have 2 to spend as you wish.
2.
Okay. And then just going into our tally of illumination questions. Did you contain or destroy a source of bleed? No. Did you provide comfort or support for those affected by a phenomenon? No. Did you bring in some importance back for Candela to protect or study? No. What about you guys?
I feel like I've done a few of these.
Okay, you want to start with you, Klaus? You want to go through your options?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember because it was obviously the last episode that. So
I can remind you.
I've written stuff
I
down
did watch
and then,
stuff through. Yeah.
I feel like
It's all good. I watched it through as well, so...
cool. Okay then. I'm gonna leave I've got 3. So I've got mentor and ally. I think I'm going to leave that one because I can't remember what the hell that was.
Nope.
But reference research, I do think would be fair, as I may or may not have talked about my time with Dr. Frankenstein and the use of certain substances, of which we may well be going into to sort of be around or get hold of. So.
Okay.
And then make a plan, which I did do, which was to use the very careful and specially put together loud bomb noise. Now, just because that plan never happened doesn't mean that I didn't make a plan. The fact that
I suppose, I mean, you're forgetting the most funniest plan you tried to make and actually failed, which was trying to unite the lower class part of the train to take over the first one.
Oh, yeah! Yes!
So I'll give you that. So we have 2 there. Okay.
I'm more than happy with that. Thank you.
Let's go around the same way again. So Theobald.
Okay, I think I failed to consult the arcane text. I didn't really I haven't really used my new book that much.
Not this.
Yeah, collect oddities. I don't remember collecting anything. Yeah, I did.
You collected a toothbrush.
Oh, will that count as an oddity? I don't know.
That is pretty odd. Yeah, it's pretty odd. You just took someone's toothbrush. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's
Why not?
dark.
I think that's funny.
Amazing.
I'll give you that one.
Oh, that's amazing. And I think I did act bizarre. At some point, I was communing with the spirits, doing all these things that I do. I don't know if that qualifies. I'm just an odd character, so it's not.
I'll give you the oddity one. I'm not sure about that last one.
No, I think I agree with you. Cool.
Arthur?
Well, did I do something illegal? I think
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
You did.
Quite a lot.
You did quite a few times, actually, yeah.
That was a firework right outside my window. Did I make a deal? Depends how you. Depends how successful you wanted that deal to be.
No.
A deal was attempted, it certainly wasn't made.
No.
Did I stand up to authority? Did I take part in the revolution? No, not really. Revolution didn't happen, did it?
Nobody took part in the
No.
revolution. The revolution.
You saw it coming and you went, nah.
I saw it coming and I was like, these always fail.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit down.
Well, you're going Donald Trump now.
Oh no.
Look, you wanted a criminal for the process, okay? I'll bring you the biggest criminal. We will build a wall between us and the next world.
Please tell me that's now the new accent.
I cannot do
Another
it.
Jack Sparrow one's really
Psychic knowledge.
I like the Jack Sparrow one.
Yeah, that was it.
Righty.
I will defeat the forces of evil. With my tiny accordion.
This one in the location key. Okay, cool. We've done that, and I'll tally that up for next time. Great, fantastic. So, as I say, we find ourselves on the edge of Wild Will, looking onto, and it's described as last time. You will see armed members of, you will see armed members of. You're not sure who they're aligned to just in this moment. You have a good indication who it might be based on why you're here in the first place. You'll see stills. They're working on some sort of operation here, and then you've got some people who look like. I guess actually maybe to start us off, we could do either. There's some roles here. We can either do, let's see, survey or focus.
6 on the Gilded.
6 on the Gilded. Wow.
So,
Wow.
4.
4? Okay.
I'm gonna do focus sense. Actually. Open my freakiness out. That's
Oh, could I have done sense?
No, not sense. No.
Oh, really? Sorry. That's
No, it's survey or focus.
Oh, survey of focus. Sorry.
That's right.
I was that gilded. I'm terrible at this game.
Oh, it should be 1 gilded.
4 gilded. That's what it was.
4
5
gilded. Oh wow,
5.
6 gilded.
5
5.
gilded for me.
Everybody got on the gilded. That's incredible. Love it. So you all get drives. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the missing one.
So 6, 5, 4. Okay, we'll start with the 6. So, Professor Klaus,
Yeah.
what you'll notice is, particularly in terms of the stills, there is a chemical component going on, and as we, as based on our, our flashback that you did with Frankenstein, they are doing. It's a drug-related operation. It's they're distilling scarlet.
Oui.
There's something about this particular maybe strain they're working with. It's a deeper scarlet than usual, than you've been exposed to in some of your research. And I guess Theobald, with yourself, you'll see that all these people seem to be working because they want to in this operation. There's definitely people who are not armed here. Something tells you, based on the village set up here, that maybe these are not willing participants here. And then Arthur, you will actually notice someone. This person was like family. And you would know them as Rita. And they were like an auntie to you.
Okay. I was going to say, is she a minor now? So she's Rita or...
Oh, no. Shut it down. Shut it all down.
This is lore, if anybody really knows what is going on here.
Rita Laura.
No.
Okay.
No.
Definitely going.
No. You know it's Rita Ramone.
Just a quick question,
yes.
if it's okay with you, sir. As I kind of analyze the people that were working and stuff like that, do they look like they could be under the effect of the actual, how's it called again? The red
Effects
thing?
of Scarlet. Yeah.
Scarlet, yeah.
With it
Scarlet.
being a mixed success, you wouldn't know that.
Okay, cool.
You just kind of, especially when that's not your field of expertise, but you kind of read people because you do that all the time, your seances, and you trying to, on the social aspect, you get there under duress. And going back to Arthur, you notice them, but at the same time, some armed guards with a mixed success do kind of sense bodies at the edge of the pathway. And do remember, you've all just been... people are going to be on alert here because they were being followed, and as far as they know, they've been dispatched, but people are still... And you'll see like a group of people just kind of look your way. No one's seen you yet, but they are looking your direction.
Are we wearing our disguise uniforms?
Yes.
Okay, so there's not like an immediate... We're sticking out like a sore thumb difference. We could blend in. And there's people in the similar uniform in the...
Yes.
in the place.
You will see that. You will see that people... and most of those people are the ones that are armed.
Okay.
As this is a cover.
I see. Okay, so it's more like... So the people who are dressed like us are the ones who have control in the town. They're not the ones who... Okay, that's good.
And they're the ones that are armed with batons or guns.
Okay. We don't have any weapons that are like theirs, though.
You don't, no. You're currently unarmed unless... I think T-Bolt has a Taku's gun.
I think we both have a gun, right? Me and Professor as well.
Yes.
Yeah, this is true, yeah.
Arthur, I don't believe you do.
I don't think I did. I don't remember having one.
I mean, you got gear available. You got gear slots available.
Do I?
You should do. I don't think you've ever used gear, so you've got 3 slots you can use.
3. Wow, I am lacking in everything. Well, maybe. Do I have to tell you now, or should we just make it up?
No,
to
you
go
can
up?
do it in the
Okay.
moment when you need something. You can
Cool.
just be like, I have this.
A Tommy gun. Fine. Okay. What about Rita, not Aura? Does she look like she's collaborating with these people, or is she suppressed?
With your mixed success, you will not ascertain them. You've just got sight.
Okay, but historically, what is the context there? She was like an auntie, but now she is not.
No, she's when you left, she was.
Oh, I
And
see.
You've never spoken to her again since.
I see. So it's been ... sometime.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay. Well, I think I'll point out to the others. I'll point out to the others and say, am I going Jack Sparrow here? What's going to happen?
We're about to find out.
There's a parrot. It's telling me to Jack Sparrow.
I know. Yeah,
Jackety
that's
sparrow.
the sign.
Yes.
Dead
So-
men tell no tales.
My keen eyes have observed that we are being observed, and we should probably hide. Savvy.
Are you guys going to follow his lead, and then you guys gonna...
Are you guys
Are
going
we-
to question my sanity?
Is it full daylight? Like, are we in the sun? Kind of like.
You're kind of just on the edge of the road that connects to the town. You're kind of just out there. And I will say as well, based on this hide roll, this is relatively high-ish stakes. Partly because you've just been following group, and these people have seen you before. Some of these guys might. This is about being noticed. About, from the people who spotted you, like Cedric Callahan and the people he was with, the guy in the white coat. This is to basically, and based on the hide roll, and how many failures, successes will depend who sees you or who doesn't see you, or who you want you to be seen by or not, etc., etc. This is all again dependent on rolls.
Well, I think up front then, I shall spend a nerve drive to employ my tricks of the trade and reduce the stakes so that at least the very big abyss does not see us.
It'll be low stakes for you then.
I suppose the high stakes for me is they know who I am. Fuck.
Yeah, the rest of the other two, you guys still it's not super high stakes, but it's getting there. Lowered for Arthur, of course, so that helps with this generally. I'm treating this like a general group hide roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Any drives? Use them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use one.
Sure, it feels like this is very important. So I'm gonna use
Can I do a
one to-
drive on top of my
Of course you can.
tricks of the trade? Cool. Then I will
Yeah.
do that.
Take a look.
Use your resources.
And I'm using a gilded die, so I could recover it.
6.
Oh, 4. 4 on the
Nice.
gilded, so I get it
Okay.
back. Right? Yeah. With a mixed success, you get it back.
Yeah, you can, even if you had a higher low roll, you can choose to take a lower roll. Even
Okay.
if you didn't have a lower roll, say you had the 6 and the 4, and you
Alright.
took the lower because it was gilded, you could take that result.
Cool.
Get drive, but then you would get a mixed success so far.
Yeah.
So, we've got a 4 from you, Theobald, 6 from
Yeah.
Klaus and Arthur.
Well, I get to roll 3 die because I drove. I rolled a 3 and another 3 and a 4.
Okay. A 4. Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 mix, and then we got the success. Klaus, you become hidden in the nearby brush, or behind the building, you decide, and where you want to hide in the relation to here. You get a 6, you do what you like.
Cool.
As you kind of learned from the last time where you screwed up and then it ended up you getting absolutely messed up. You kind of learning from that mistake. And the other two, I'm gonna say it's a balance here. So we got a kind of low stakes with a sort of high stakes. So I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle ground. So I'm gonna say you succeed in hiding, but what happens is, and also it's funny, you go to hide and you smack into each other. You panic, and you headbutt each other. You both take a mark in body.
Bloody hell.
Oh,
How hard would he headbutt each other?
Really hard.
buggers, that's my eye. Absolutely.
You will hide. You'll manage to hide.
He's staring at Connor.
Body.
You are both
But
fools. Who would get themselves injured
And
trying
then
to
with
hide?
the 6 success as well, I'll say you're hidden. But you do so with a little punishment. Okay. You guys are currently hidden. You guys tell me whereabouts you guys are hiding in relation. So you're at the edge of the lip of this road into the village. You've got shrubs, trees, buildings. You tell me what in this moment, where do you guys hide to cover to plan your next move?
Will it be any? Ideally, a place. The best place to hide could be a place where there's story in the Scarlet. I don't think there's gonna be one that easily, but that could be a good place if there is some kind of. Does it seem like it's some kind of a storehouse, storage house, or something like that?
I'll say the thing that you're currently behind. If you peer through the window, you will see this is a storage for Scarlet.
We should go inside and take a sample.
And you can hide in there if you like.
As well.
Yeah, take a sample, put it in this.
Alright,
I mean-
you'll clamber inside if you like. So what I will say is, how would you like to gain entry into it?
Going
Easily.
Off, yes.
It will be locked.
Going off
For
of my
sure.
6.
It's a storehouse full of their product. It will be locked.
Going off of my 6, I reckon I find an open window. I dive through into a pile of feathers.
I'll say you find a window,
Okay.
but it's locked. You could choose to fly through it if you want to, but it's going to be loud and you're going to hurt.
Well, can I have can I have some what is described here as burglary equipment?
Yes, of course.
Like a
absolutely.
lockpick and all of that sort
Yeah,
of
you
good
can have
stuff.
thieves' tools. Yeah,
Thieves' tools, you know.
yes,
Nondescript thieves' tools.
yes.
Someone once upon a
absolutely
time in
can.
real life bought me a lockpicking set.
And I'll say for this gear
In
item,
real life.
I'll say for this item, and I'll let you on anything that's to do with breaking and entering. I will give you an extra die.
Cool. So can I
Then
try
that's only
and
fair.
break and enter
Yes, you
into
can.
this building?
Yeah, so you've got an extra die with this, with your tools.
Okay. And I'm rolling height, sleight of hand, I guess.
In this case, I'm thinking this is very. I feel like this is going to be control because it's finesse. Trying to finesse the lock.
Great. Then it's
gonna be
have
delicate.
straight roll because I have no control. So,
Okay.
Oh, it's a 4.
Oh, okay. So you do. It does go as you open the window. I will say though, as you go to lift it, you open it, and all you hear is. And you'll hear a. Huh?
It's one of those Metal Gear Solid like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. All those alert things. Yeah.
Quick, find a couple box.
Oh. Okay. Damn.
Where was the alert from? Was it inside or was it outside?
So it's from the outside.
Okay, so we want to get inside. That's okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna know, as this is, you're doing this in quick time, I'm gonna ask you to do, let's see. It's gonna be move rolls. Because you're trying to navigate into there.
I'm gonna spend a drive.
And depending how well you do will how quickly and quietly you do it.
I am not joking. I got another 6. I swear. I am
Wow.
not joking. I
You're
swear
doing
to-
well.
I'm gonna use a drive just because
Yes,
I'm
fine.
used to have it with the move. Yeah, 4.
Josh, what'd you get?
6
Ooh.
on a straight roll.
Oh.
I
Wow.
got the same.
I could have helped you, sorry.
That's okay.
I had a drive in there anyway to stop it from being a disadvantage.
And Cisco?
4.
4. Okay. Okay, so what will happen is you both manage to get in. You'll manage to get in. Klaus and Arthur, you do quite quickly and elegantly. And as you, T-Bot, you have a slightly harder time, and not the fact you create noise as part of the success part, but I'm going to say, unfortunately, there's going to be an exposed rusty nail
Oh,
that you step
damn!
onto,
Damn! Oh, putain!
and you will take a mark in body.
Oh my god, I
Damn.
forgot my tetanus shots at home.
Mine tetanus shots.
Oh, this is so painful! Damn! What an asshole thing! Such a fuck.
But you're in, and you've not been discovered. As you're taking cover, you can kind of see a shadow of a person go by and go, must have been in my imagination. Let's go back.
Yeah.
And they disappear.
Can you find that noise, Rob?
Yeah.
Oh,
Please.
that'd be so good. It'd be like,
I'm sure I can get that.
yes.
Maybe.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, I kind of prefer that, to be honest.
Shit. Yeah. You are now in a storehouse. Boxes, one uncovered, or well, a few uncovered, and you can get that kind of whiff of like freshly picked scarlet, not yet distilled.
Whilst we're in there, may I take a
Yes.
few moments to create a chemical concoction?
Yes.
Somewhat like last time. But this time, I would like to create a sleep-inducing bomb of sorts. So when maybe the glass shatters, it lets go a gas that will perhaps put a few people to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely have that as part of your gear.
Thank you.
If cool, I will do a couple of things. I will take a little sample, if possible.
Okay.
Just because it's a very high quality, as it was pointed out, more than usual. So I wanna investigate it, potentially give it to Klaus to have a look, and we can maybe partake and see what it does. And also, I wanna try to open my senses and open this little locket that I have, pendant, because it feels I just get this horrible thought: what is the Scarlet is doing? Something to people's mind, and maybe it's magically enhance, who knows? So I'll kind of try to open my senses to see if I detect any bleed or anything like that around.
Yeah, so when you go to roll this sense, just to preface as well, scarlet is widely known. It's a flower, it's a herb. It it's a plant that has these hallucinogenic properties, right? In fact, sorry, it's the sap. It's actually the sap from the trees, I believe. And you take a little bit of this, and you may open your senses, and I'll give you an answer to your result.
That is a 4.
4. Okay. Again, are you just tell me what exactly you're trying to, outside of that preface of like it's a kind of generally known drug on the street, right? What else are you wanting from this? Exactly.
I'm just trying to commune maybe to the spirits around to see if there has been anything supernatural, some kind infused into the scarlet, just like a hunch.
In this particular kind of
Yeah. To make
as
it
you connect to your senses, your vision goes red.
Oh.
And everything you see is defined by, like an artist with black lines and everything, but everything else is red. The black is the only thing that adds definition to anything. And first you see a bare scarlet tree. Corpses, skeletons littering the ground around it. It's fertilizer. Surrounding the glade of other fully grown, very healthy scarlet trees at the bottom of a cliff. And it kind of comes in out of reality. You see like flowers bursting from it, receding. But it's weird. It's like it's like they're not attached to the bare tree until it glitches in and out. It's hard to define. And eventually, you see a living corpse. Someone half dead, half alive. And the flowers beat like a heart. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You snap out your vision. You will take a mark and bring.
Fuck. I guess kind of like after having this vision, I just feel like it's so painful, like within the inside of my eyes after seeing all the blood. It just feels like the blood is real for a second. I just kind of like, oh, damn, guys, I had a horrible vision. This is not possible. And I will explain when I saw one brain mark.
Yes, please.
Well, it sounds like I should probably try some of this as well. Not really.
I think I should probably take some for later.
Oh no, I think we might just take for scientific research. It will be good for you to try to see what we can do with this. This is crazy. These people need
Arthur's
to...
like 10 steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
Loading his bags.
Art is just filling bags there.
I will have a little look and see if I can work out anything scientific from this. Can I just have a look at it? Maybe feel. I've got I do have sort of like chemical beakers and things like that. Maybe run. When you put something in a beaker, you whiz it round a bit and then go, incredible! I've worked this out.
Oh.
Something like that.
Incredible.
Yes.
Yes.
Essentially, look clever
Eureka
without actually
even.
doing it. Yes, basically, yeah.
Yes.
Can I give it a go to see
It's
if
alive.
I can work anything out that's not supernatural? Because I don't seem to. I still
Because
don't
obviously you
believe in
don't believe it.
But
It's all
anything
it's all the trick of the light.
It's all pretend. But anything that's scientifically that I can take away from this.
Let me see. What would I like you to roll? I feel like this is proper. Like you can either. It might. I feel like focus because it's analyzing something.
Yeah, I was going to say focus. Yeah, that feels right.
Yeah, I would agree. Focus.
Cool. I've got a 6 on the gilded. I swear, that's 4 6s in a row. What's happening? I did get a 1 on the non-gilded, but we won't count that.
So you want to see the scientific things of what makes this strain different from normal.
Yes, please.
What makes it redder? You will find within the makeup of the fire, you crush it in like a motor. You mix it with some chemicals and liquids and stuff to kind of break it down, and then you swish it around, just kind of look at it.
Take a little drink.
And based on your experiments, you take a little sip. you fucking hell. But what you'll ascertain is that what allows it to be a deeper shade of scarlet is that there is blood infused into this. You can taste the
That is essentially like blood pudding, yeah?
I feel like Arthur takes a brain. Not really, but that's funny. But yeah, you realize human blood, and you can tell there's like a human, like just like skin follicle, just parts of a person. In terms of like, you feel as though, based on the vision you've heard, this has been made from people.
Oh dear.
As they are they are plant pots, effectively, if you want to think of it like that.
If I may go back to my research with Dr. Frankenstein, it seems to fit better than I was hoping. Would I perhaps have had a conversation with mein Freund Dr. Frankenstein about maybe being able to use bodies as fertilizer? How this could possibly work?
I feel this is like a remembering thing. Roll focus again.
Ooh, come on, 6. I got a double 6 on the gilded and the noggin. What is happening in my life that this is I swear.
Critical success. No?
I promise this is not a drill, people. Oh my god. I'm really you remember, Cisco, you said earlier before we started recording how
I was just
you feel
thinking
really
that.
bad about rolling really well because you feel guilty because everybody will think you're lying. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. yeah.
So, with that critical success, again, tell me exactly what you're wanting to try to remember.
Well, I think we flash back to the moment where Professor Klaus and Frankenstein are still in the middle of their smoking endeavours, and
I want the spin-off series.
yeah, we had to
He's
come back to
alive.
it. Yeah.
That's...
And just Professor Klaus is just so just imagine that we were trying to grow something. Maybe a tree, maybe a plant. Is this possible through human matter? Is there a particular way of doing this? Have you ever heard of it being done by anybody?
Oh yeah, it's been done for so long. It's people. It's happened. In the Dark Ages. And I say it's fascinating. That death can bring new life. That's my theme. And
Oh, there is someone in the door, master.
Here you go.
Hey.
sorry, I apologize. That's
Hey, you want to try this blunt? I call it Frankenstein's monster.
I'm sorry. That is my PA. I'm sorry.
I couldn't stop myself.
It has been done, and let's talk about this in a minute. I need to take a shit.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Hang on. So before you do, you'll notice as he puts down his reefer, is that that's.
Hey man, you know what would be cool? If we can make a person out of people.
you thought that this was maybe when you were on it, right?
Mhm.
But as you head out, behind him you find reports, and you kind of glimpse it over, and you're quick to analyze, but you will see that there are actually reports in his questioning into basically, how could you enhance Scarlet?
Oh.
And what is the best form of fertilizer? And not just any, you talk about people, animals and sort of thing, but there's some notes about divine individuals.
Wow.
And the hope to try and reach someone in the ascendancy. And we flashback.
I heard about this woman who lives in the woods. She plays with Scarlet. She's the Scarlet Witch.
Ooh,
Oh.
c'est magnifique.
Oh, Jesus.
This sounds horrible. Any luck with your investigation, Professor?
9.
She's like,
Yeah, it's actually it's surprisingly good. I rolled 6 on the gilded.
Oh,
At this point, you hear the front door unlocking.
Oh, 9.
oh, right.
And coming through the door is Rita. And she clocks and goes, kind of has that panic face, and she goes to yell at the door, but then as she goes to yell at the door, she sees you.
Rita! It's been some time.
Closes the door.
No.
This is just,
Are you back?
This is just completely made
Are
up
you
character.
working?
Isn't it?
Are you working with the Red Hand?
I am indeed working. Are you working?
Are you okay? Have you gotten into the stash?
Was I ever out of the stash? That's the question.
You've always been a strange young boy.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, who are you two? Why are you here?
Oh, these
Are
are
you
my
working?
friends.
Do you work as well? I can see the overalls.
Please meet Will Turner and
Elizabeth Swan.
Elizabeth Swan.
Which one's which?
Good question. I keep on forgetting.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
Hello, my name is
yeah.
Elizabeth.
So you haven't answered my question. Are you working with the Red Hand, all of you?
Are you working with the Red Hound?
Yeah, are you working with the Red Hat as well? Actually, I'm not gonna say as well.
I wanna. Can I
I'll-
legitimately, Captain Jack of it all aside? Can I have a
Yes.
read on her, please, s'il vous plaît?
Yes. Go for it.
And just see. I'll just do a
Yeah.
just a straight old guy. It's a 5 on the gilded.
Mixed success. So with that,
Can I get a drive back on that?
Is it a gilded? If
It's
it's
a
gilded,
gilded.
yes.
Um,
So you get a drive back.
quick question because I can't remember. Do I put the drive in the cunning thing because it is a cunning roll, or can I put it wherever?
Oh, jeez, good question.
Oh, I don't
I'm gonna
know.
roll that. You can do it wherever you like.
Cool, thanks. Super useful.
Yes. And with a mixed success, you'll see. What exactly are you trying to read from her? Exactly. What exactly
Is
you looking
she working with the enemy? No. Is she? Is the reaction? And the question she keeps on asking: Are you working with the people? Is she looking for an ally, or is she worried that I am now an enemy? Like, what is her loyalty?
I will say that in terms of with mixed success, I'll say that the success part you get the the answer you're looking for, which is that she's not sure. She's looking if you are with them, which seems, plus what you heard Cisco maybe talk about when he saw the villages. They are under, and you can use this as confirmation that they are. This is not by choice.
Okay.
She's trying to see if, like, are you with them?
Okay.
Are you with them? The bad part of that roll is that someone else opens the door.
Oh.
He goes, Rita, what's taking so long?
Who is this person?
It looks like they dressed in your similar uniform. They have a gun by their hip.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to see why it's taking so long for the person they sent in the storage to come out of storage.
Okay. Can I also read this person? And I want to know what their rank is, or what their expected rank is relative to mine. As in, could I command them, or would they be commanding me, or are we the same?
Okay, roll another read.
And could I be able to hide as I hit the door opening before the person comes
yes,
in?
you can roll a hide roll.
Okay.
Klaus, what do you do? Hiding or joining the
hide or
the
not.
facade.
I
You
think
said right.
I think I'll probably head towards joining the facade of. In fact, if I'm doing that, can I offer a help roll in a drive, an extra drive for Arthur? In that case, probably makes sense.
I'm gonna say no. You're gonna roll sway.
Oh,
You're joining.
Cool.
Not on this particular thing.
All right.
Because he's reading. Arthur's reading this as an individual in the moment. It's not like this is happening very quickly, because it's not like you can have a conversation afterwards. So you're gonna roll sway.
I'm not even worried. It's gonna be a 6. That's fine.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh! It was a 6, and then it dropped off my desk. I will re-roll it.
What does it say on the floor?
It was a 5.
Floral.
It's a 5.
Okay, 5. Arthur.
And
4, gilded again.
Oh, nice. Gilded. Cool. 5. And Theobald?
mixed success of 4 for me.
4. So mixed successes all around, basically. So, the success part is you, Arthur, will get the sense of this is just a regular grunt. Klaus, whatever the Arthur's approach based on that information is for the next roll or whatever it is, your sway is going to give them success.
Cool.
Help them towards that success, right? It's going to factor in.
Cool.
Theobald. I'm gonna say you hide, right? Because the mixed success. Where are you hiding exactly?
You know what?
You said you heard the door open. You're
just
amongst
for
the
the
storage boxes. Yeah.
Just for storytelling purposes, I'm gonna kind of look quickly to see if I see any box, and I go inside a box without realizing it's a box full of skull.
And
So-
as you
it's just like,
It's like, Bob, yeah, like. You can,
and at that moment, you inhale some of the
oh
scarlet.
no.
And we'll get back to that in a second.
Oh, no.
So, Arthur, what are you going to do with that information?
Ah, great. We needed a hand. Come in. I'm gonna say to this grunt.
And who are you? Is their hand on the holster?
We just got in from town. We've been asked to get some of these shipments ready for transport.
Under whose orders?
What was the name of the guy? I know this because I talked to him in the
Yes,
last episode.
as a game thing, yeah. Cedric Callahorn.
Josh has forgotten. Cedric. Direct from Mr. Calloway. Yeah, or whatever the fuck it was you just said.
I need a sway roll. I'm going to say this isn't high stakes because of Thingy's earlier roll. The consequence comes for you soon, though. Klaus.
Always.
Arthur. This is going to be lowers the stake of this.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to roll sway.
I will add a drive. Oops. Which now makes it a straight roll. That would be a 1.
I'm going to say as this Scarlet is triggered, Klaus, you're also going to get caught up in this cloud of Scarlet. And in this way, it's low stakes. So I'm going to say everyone inhales in this room, in this storage hut, is inhaling Scarlet,
Oh dear.
which lowers stakes. So, but the problem is, he's gonna go, I don't believe you, and pulls out the gun. And everybody starts to trip balls. And that is where we're gonna take our break.
Amazing.
Good break point.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Good break point.
Yeah.
So-
I'll get my toothbrush out ready for the fight.
Thank you, everybody. This is going to be an episode for some of you guys, so we'll see you next time. For our players, we're going to be coming by very shortly to do the second half of this part of Chapter 2. All right.
Is this
See you in a bit.
episode called Tripping Balls, please?
No.
No.
If we want to go
Scarlet
as a segue,
trips.
this episode is called Chapter 2, The Crimson Intersection.
I thought you were just going to go with chapter 2, the end. Chapter
Not
2.
quite. You're
Brilliant.
dead. All right. See you in a bit, guys.
Alright.